driving. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Our learning target, how to pass your driving test, how to drive safely as a team. I am your host. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Testing is in progress. I want to welcome you in. I've been doing driver's education about 23 years, 2 to 5 p.m. It is 4:18. It's the most dangerous time. We have a lot of young drivers out. Our parking lot is really full right now, so you really got to be careful when you're out driving because a lot of people are just not paying attention. I'm going to give you some advice to help you grow as a driver and help you be safe because that's what I'm about. I'm about your health and welfare. Let me go ahead and straighten this up a little bit. Ooh, I just dropped you on the ground. I'm sorry about that, but let me go ahead and get you going now. Okay, I think we're okay. New driver advice. A lot of beginners do a lot of light traffic light driving. What does this mean? You're only going to stay in your neighborhoods. You want to go on the main street, but you're scared. You're kind of nervous. I don't blame you because a lot of people during this time of day will cut you off, will tailgate you, and just won't be a courteous driver. No pun intended. We want to be a courteous driver because what you do is what you receive. You cut off people, someone will cut you off. If you tailgate aggressively, someone will tailgate you aggressively. It's all about peace, it's all about happiness, and it's all about really learning how to drive. Your parents play a big point too. Don't scare mom and dad. How do you scare mom and dad? You pull out in front of a car or a truck. A lot of beginning drivers have a difficult time judging distance. And when you have a difficult time judging distance, you're going to do random out-of-pocket things. You're going to pull out in front of a car. You're going to run a light. You're going to make a right turn and not look left and get hit. You need to be listening to these tips. When you're learning how to drive, you need to be watching your mom, watching your dad, watching your uncle, giving you tips, in-car tips, how to pass the test. Already got 6 in there. How to pass the test and apply those things. It's one thing to learn in the classroom. You see a lot of driver's ed instructors, they talk about theory, but I talk about application on the road. I show you how to pass your test. I have my neighbors, hey, can you help me? Of course I can, because I'm the type of neighbor, got 20 now, I'm the type of neighbor that will help people, anyone who truly needs an opportunity. Because really, if you look at it, the driver's education of today, it's okay. Okay, we have a lot of national organizations such as AAA. They give you advice, they help you with towing. When you're learning how to drive, you need to join one of these national organizations. They put on seminars. You might be able to get into a Mustang and practice doing some drifting around a parking lot that is specially treated with the substance to show you how to recover from the skid. All you need to do is ask, and you shall receive. Next, I want you to continue to study in yield and right of way. That is very confusing for all drivers. I mean, anyone can stop at a stop sign in your neighborhood when there are no cars there. But what if you have a school bus? What if you have the guy in the Mustang that is going real fast? What if you have a little old man who doesn't want to stop? If I were you, I would let everyone go. If you're not sure, you can go by. You can go by. I will go last. Let's talk about left-hand turns. They are some of the most dangerous. Left-hand turns are dangerous because you're turning in front of traffic. What I need you to do is wait for traffic to be clear. I need you to have your hands at 9 and 3, 10 and 2, 7 and 5, 8 and 4. The hand positioning is just a simple placement. The National Highway Safety Transportation gives recommendations for hand placements. There are a lot of random people on the internet who want to pop in and say, we don't do hand over hand. Hey, what's up, R? How you doing? What I need you to do is be comfortable. If your instructor is putting pressure on you, chill. If your mom is putting pressure on you, chill. If your dad is putting pressure on you, chill. If your stepdad, stepmom, they all can chill. You tell them your uncle told them to chill, and you show them this video because no one wants people putting pressure on them to drive. What is our learning target? We're talking about young drivers, how to pass your test, how to get comfortable and drive. I am your host, Driving with Myles. What's up? What's up, Kanye? We got Kanye West on. What's up, Kanye? I wear Sash 14. I want my Yeezys. Testing is in progress. This is me, right? I want to welcome you in, and it's about teaching the next generation, okay, of adults. AAA has good programs for teaching adults. They teach you emergency maneuvers. You can also buy a supplemental insurance. Hey, how you doing? Right? So let's continue talking about some of the things that teen drivers need to do. Next, we're going to talk about the big five. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The big 5 strategies as you drive. First, put down your phone. We all love the dog video. You've seen the dog video, right? Or the cat video, the cat's driving around, right? I love it. But they have a place at home when you're on the bus, not when you try to drive home. Next, beginning drivers don't look where they're going. If you're turning left, I should see you looking to the left. If you're turning right, I should see you looking to the right. If you're backing up, you better be looking out your back window. Because you don't, we save this video and send it to Kim. Yeah, send it to Kim. I watch the Kardashians. I watch you on TV all the time. Kanye, get yourself together, brother. Please. We love you. We do watch the Kardashians at home. They're awesome. And the content is so crispy, too. Let me keep going. But you got to look where you're going. If you're making a lane change, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. A lot of beginners panic. They don't look over their shoulder and you hit a car and now your mom is like, pull over. You're like, Mom, pull over. So now you got to fight with your mom. Then she's going to tell your dad. And now both of them, now you're bum butt. You're going to have to sit at home. They're not going to let you drive. If you do an out-of-pocket maneuver, run a light, cut off a car, back into a mailbox, your parents are like, you're done. Real life, you're done. So you have to prove to your mom and dad that you are driving. But I just went through driver's ed. I know. But now you got to pass the mom test. You got to pass the dad test. You got to pass the mother-in-law test. And there's a lot of drama that teens go through. You got to get a job. You got to keep up your grades. You got finals right now. And you got to take driver's ed. It's a lot of pressure. And I get that. I try to not to put pressure on me, pressure on you when you drive. Good instructors are very patient. They're kind. They make jokes. They tell you what to do in advance. See my information, right? They make conversation with you. One of my students texted me, we're running late. I said, no problem, right? No one wants to be stressed when you drive, particularly during rush hour. You do need to learn how to drive during rush hour. It is very challenging. People are hungry, tired, irritable. They got to get food, toilet tissue, medicine. They will run a light to get to the store to get the last roll of toilet tissue. Because when you learn how to drive, guess what? Honey, we just put $80 in your account. You're going to have to do a shopping list. You're like, Mom, God, I got practice. If you don't do what your mom and dad ask you to do, you're not going to be driving. Because driving is a privilege, not a right. If your parents put money in your account, you go shopping. You tell coach, I'm going to be late. You tell your friends, I'm going to be late. Because you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. Next, good instructors don't make last-minute decisions. It's very stressful when you learn how to drive. Whoop, I just dropped you again. Sorry about that. What is the learning target? Success. We're teaching beginning drivers. Testing is in progress. I know you like that crispy tie, right? You think Kanye would work with me? He better. Welcome in. Let's talk about some things to help you as beginning drivers. I want to continue. A lot of beginning drivers don't judge distance and speed very well. Like when I used to drive with my dad, I was nervous. The speed limit was 50. I was going like 37. He's like, pep up, boy. I'm like, okay. Then my mom, I'm like, she's not going to say anything. I would go fast. And she was like, you make me feel like I'm in an amusement ride. So I couldn't make my parents happy. You feel me? But that was that first experience driving with mom, driving with dad. Now, my grandma, You got to go over and pick up grandma, take her shopping, go to the grocery store. But also, my grandma loved going to Las Vegas. Does your grandma go to Las Vegas? My grandma went to Las Vegas on the bus. And baby, you gonna give grandma some money? Yeah, grandma, I gave her $100 because that's my grandmother. And if you go to see your grandmother and grandfather, guess what? They're gonna put some gas in your car. They're gonna put some money in your hand. Then they're gonna say, you know what? Jonathan came by. He did a really good job. And all your cousins are like, you're still scary, bro. It's true. It's true. If you had those experiences, put in yes. So a lot of beginning drivers drive for the conditions on the road. If it's heavy traffic, slow down. If it's opening traffic, speed up. Drive at the flow of the traffic. A lot of beginners go very slow. You're going to create road rage. And now you're going to have some crazy guy in a Ram 1500 following you because you're going too slow. Keep up with the flow of the traffic. Don't get in the left lane. That's for fast. Stay in the middle lane or the right lane. Let's talk about following distance. Beginning drivers, you need a lot of following distance. Slow down early. Roll up to the stop. Leave lots of room when you pull out in traffic. I can't tell you how many times I had a young lady yesterday. She pulled out in front of her car. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. I had to hit the brake and turn the wheel. She didn't mean to do it, but that's my responsibility to teach her. Now, you do that to mom and dad, they're going to make you feel bad. They're going to hurt your feelings. So what I need you to do is be safe and be consistent. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.